might as well be dead because I'm fucking sick. On this month's Tag Teamstars Talkcast.
So, you know, Kevin, you getting the coronavirus kind of scares me, but you know what? Just for you, I'll be right in your vicinity.
I told you, shut the fuck up. I told you it wasn't the coronavirus. It was the Budweiser virus. And I drank enough beers. I wanted the Sam Adams virus. They didn't have it. I went to fucking Chili's. They didn't have Sam Adams. They didn't have the drink I wanted. I had to get fucking Budweiser. You know, I think coronavirus is just a thinly veiled way of saying somebody's drunk. You sons of bitches, you don't have a virus. You're just drunk off your ass because you couldn't control yourself the night before at the stag party when your wife told you not to go and she didn't let you go, but you went anyway like a dick. And well, now you're plowing your sister's mom.
So it's your mom?
How's it going, everybody? Welcome to this month's Talkcast.
This is what you get when you wait till the end of the month to do a Talkcast and we're super tired.
Yeah, and it was really unfortunate because the day we planned on doing it, I got the fucking worst cold. And colds aren't that bad for me because they're in 4-day stints. But unfortunate for me, the day off I had, I sounded like Marge Simpson, so there was just no way we were going to do that.
Yeah, you definitely demonstrated that on the drive over extensively.
Hey, you know, it means we have more stuff to talk about. Which sucks, because if we want to do the next Talkcast early, we can't do that because we won't have jack on shit to talk about. But who cares? I'm sure David has a list, as he often does.
I saw plenty of movies.
Yes, I know, because that's what the Talkcast is. A bunch of mini-reviews for things no one cares about. I got something I want to talk about, everybody.
Alright, go ahead.
I wanted to talk about Bin Laden and how much of a hero he is.
Okay, politics talk? Let's start.
All right. No, fuck off. We're not talking about politics on this Talkcast. And I'm not going to let you, despite some feelings I have over here.
All right, the Middle East. What are we doing? We got out of Syria. We have Iran trying to kill us. They want to do some bad shit.
Kazakhstan, supporter of potassium.
Do you support Israel?
All other countries have inferior potassium.
Why do we have Saudi Arabia as our allies?
Greatest country in the world. All other countries are run by little girls.
Is a rat.
Kazakhstan,
Warren's a snake. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Kazakhstan's not a country anymore, is it? Or is it?
I have no idea.
I remember one of them got merged into another one. I think it was the Czech. It turned into the Czech Republic, but it was Czechoslovakia.
No, I think you're thinking of Czech Mix.
I just tried those recently. They're pretty good.
Well, I don't know. You know, it's funny. I wanted to talk about like recent events, not particularly politically based, but I can't think of a single one that happened this past month. God.
Okay, I do want to talk about coronavirus.
Go ahead.
Because it's a new virus, you know. Swine flu, bird flu, I don't give a shit.
Beer flu?
It never affected me. But there is a media hysteria.
Isn't there
going
always...
on with the... Yeah, and it makes sense, though. It draws people's eyes. People get all paranoid. But I've heard from people around me how, we shouldn't worry about it because the flu kills more people every year. And I heard that like in January and again in this month. But I'm thinking this shit just started in China and now it's spreading. And the death toll is usually calculated at over a year. Uh-huh. Since it just started, how can you say it's not going to be more than the flu? Or if it just started spreading, you know, I think that's fucking stupid.
Have you ever seen the movie Contagion?
No.
Okay, so in this movie Contagion, this lady takes a trip, it might be a business trip, to China.
Whoa.
And comes back, and she is patient zero for a new strand of virus that nobody knows the cure to. and it's spreading, and it's fucking horrifying what this virus is doing to people. But everything works out in the end. People died, but our main characters didn't. It's a really good movie. Check it out.
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson
But
punched the virus in the face.
it's not. No, if you want that, you gotta watch Outbreak. Fuck that movie. That movie is shit. Roland Emmerich garbage. I don't even know if he made it. It just feels like a movie he made. Fuck that movie. But yeah, Contagion. Marky Mark. Very good.
Oh.
But yeah, so
The Funky Bunch.
Came from China. It came... But okay, here's the thing about that movie. Do you know how the lady became patient zero?
No.
She went to a restaurant, and there was this guy who cooked her pig, right?
Yeah.
That pig ate a banana that a fruit bat had, that like it dropped for whatever reason.
Mm-hmm.
And that, like, weird mix of germs had the virus, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this guy is just, like, messing around with the pig or whatever. And he cooks her food. And, he cooked the pig, right? So it's got all that shit cooked out of it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how that works, but, So, he gives her the food. And I don't know if she ate it or not. But she goes to shake his hand. He didn't wash his hands. That is how easy these viruses spread, and you don't even know, right? And supposedly with the coronavirus, it stays dormant in your body for like a week or two, and then its full effects comes out.
Well, also it's able to be transferable on non-living objects for like a couple 9 days or something.
That's fucking crazy.
That's really that's why they're fucking fumigating China's streets with cars and drones. From what I hear,
is this like a plague? Like,
it's a contagious virus that's spreading.
But here's another thing. Yes, these viruses can be totally fucking severe. There can be death tolls. People aren't. Well, I mean, humans are fragile, really. Like, any little thing could kill them, and a virus is one of those things. But I remember, like 2003, whatever.
Magic School Bus?
There was Shut up, Miss Frizzle. There was another virus called the SARS virus that also came from China.
Coronavirus is part of the SARS family.
That is exactly where I was going with this. And nobody fucking mentioned SARS anymore. I've never seen anyone... After that happened, not a goddamn person remembered what SARS was. That is exactly what's going to happen with the coronavirus. Mm-hmm. I guarantee. Because we're going to find whatever antibody or vaccine you need to keep this thing at bay. Because here's the thing about Contagion. That movie was a fucking trip. They were quarantining cities and ever, but at the end of the day, they found the fucking cure.
I like how you're going based off a movie.
It's a movie. I understand that. But it's just saying that this shit gets figured out because modern science is just too fucking... It's too good. It's too accurate. We're not gonna lose to a fucking flu. Now maybe something entirely different, yes, of course, but it's just a new strand of flu. We're better than this.
I like your optimism, but I'm not a scientist, so I don't fucking know.
Well, I took pharmacy classes.
Oh, okay.
But that's not enough. I mean, it was... We don't know, but history says that we're gonna be okay.
They're quarantining cities in Italy.
Yeah, well, Italy's shittily.
There's fuck part 5.
There you
go. There's people on a cruise ship that were coming
fuck
back.
The cruise family.
Kate, Tom, everyone.
Tom Cruise. Fuck. It's one of those Talkcasts where I'm half tired and every other word is a curse word. Love it.
But yeah, I just feel like don't get too like up on the mass hysteria, but also don't be like, oh, this ain't shit. Like, I feel like just like wait and see.
Just be aware, but don't be frightened.
Yeah, just like be like, if it's not affecting you.
We live in America. We're fine.
Yeah, there's plenty of other shit that can kill you a lot more likely than a fucking coronavirus.
I want to say that in the UK you're probably fine too, but then again, you just mentioned Italy, and that's in Europe, so.
It's got to cross an ocean.
Mm.
I think there are some cases in the UK.
It affects animals too, so.
It came from animals.
I think it affects dogs, but not cats or something like that.
Wow, that's some racist shit right
Some
there.
cats looking at the dogs. Ah, you fucking loser.
The dog's just dying, just coughing along.
This cat asshole. Like, oh shit! It looks like Pussy's got cancer. The cat just looks mortified. Alright. Well.
Any other current events? Can you think of any?
Bob Iger, the dude who fucking runs Disney. He's
Dead?
God, I wish. No. He stepped down. He's not CEO anymore.
Oh.
So, what does that entail? I don't know. But Bob Iger has been doing his shit for way too long. He's done so many acquisitions that, in my eyes, are detrimental to Hollywood as it is. And considering it was a piss poor state as it is. And where Disney parks are concerned, all creativity is thrown out the window when his reign just brought in more brand recognition, which is just too much with Disneyland. Like, I like the whole Pixar thing in California Adventure, but my favorite rides, for the most part, are the rides that aren't...
Are the original?
Yeah. So I love Soarin'. That ride's
Soarin'.
Great. But I'd be lying if I didn't say fucking... was it Radiator Springs Racers is one of the fucking coolest rides I've ever been on, so...
But it's not... Like, it could have the Cars brand off of it and still would have been good, right?
It's actually... It has the same tech from a different ride in Florida. I think the test track, but our version is better. Like, if you ask the people from Florida, they'll be like, yeah, you're just fucking blows ours out of the water.
But it's not better because of the Cars shit, right?
No, I think because the animatronics look phenomenal. Have you ever been on that ride?
No.
No, the animatronics make that fucking ride.
Okay.
It's so good.
So good.
I'm serious, dude. It's amazing. I went to Disneyland for a year. I have mentioned this before. I know I have. But one of the things I love about Disneyland is just like... I mean, yes, it's a tourist trap. Yes, you spend a lot. Everything's expensive. I know. I get it. I hear it every fucking time. I hate going to theme parks. It's crowded. It's blah, blah, blah. It's coarse. It gets everywhere, but not like you. I just love appreciating what the people built for this land. Like, I've been on rides by myself because my friends are pussies. And I can just appreciate every little thing that people went into to make my experience on this ride just that more immersive, which is awesome. And you know what? Now that I say that, maybe having Iger there push their creativity more, because you have to be creative with something that's already established. But, you know, Disney's a huge thing, so eventually it's going to happen, right? Like, you're going to make rides based off things. But anyway, I'm hoping that now that he's gone, we get more creative rides. That's my hope. But the guy who they got to replace Bob Iger, who I believe his name is Bob Chapek or something like that. We're upgrading to Bob 2.0. He used to run the Disney stores. Okay. And he's treating this like he's running a big-ass store, which is frightening. Because it means less creativity in the theme parks and more focus on
merchandising.
Merchandising. Disneyland the flamethrower.
The kids love this one.
So that's very concerning. Disney is a fucking horrifying company right now. They own everything, and it doesn't show any sign of stopping. But another hope I have is that if the new dude fucks up and loses Disney money, that knocks them down a peg. So, we'll see. But, yeah, that's something that I did take notice of. I'm not thrilled, but I'm optimistic, you know.
I mean, Disney has a lot of different avenues of making money.
Yeah.
Like competitor would be pretty tough, like for theme parks and around the areas. What's what Universal?
Well, Universal in I actually think that the parks in Universal are like doing better than Disneyland, or like every now and then they'll surpass them.
Mm-hmm.
Because Universal at Florida is fucking beyond anything you could imagine at our Disneyland.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, our Universal. Our Universal is small and doesn't have a lot. They have 2 parks over there with fucking amazing rides. They still get their Incredible Hulk ride.
Mm-hmm.
That behemoth of a ride looks amazing. And they get so much. It's no wonder that people like going there now more. And they get the Wizarding World of Harry Potter over there. I mean, we got ours, but that comes with like 2 rides. Theirs is so fucking cool. They get like 4 different rides. It's the coolest thing, man.
Yeah.
They're getting Nintendo World too.
Well, it's also coming to the Hollywood one.
I think it is, but they haven't confirmed it yet, have they?
I think it was going to be in all of them, yeah.
Oh man, I hope so.
I mean, you just shove out the Minions and all this other shit.
I'm a Nintendo consumer. I need my Nintendies.
Or take out Shrek and Minions and whatever other bullshit.
Shut up. You don't know what you're talking about.
What, Shrek has a very big draw for Universal Studios?
Yes. Keep Shrek.
Wow.
Well, I don't want to get rid of anything. I'd rather expand. You know?
Take over more land. Kick people out of their homes, yeah.
I went once with a friend to... God, I feel like I've talked about this on the Talkcast. We went to Universal because I was bored. It was my day off, and like I really wanted to do something. So we went to Universal, and they replaced Shrek 2D with the DreamWorks Theater. And the ride they were showing currently was Panda Express. And that was really fucking lame.
Kung Fu Panda?
Yes. I love Kung Fu Panda too, so that was like really disheartening.
Mm.
I think like, excuse me, I think DreamWorks Golden Films or franchises are Shrek.
Flushed Away.
Oh yeah, Flushed Away, Shark Tale, and Rise of the Guardians. The best ones.
Mm-hmm.
No, Shrek, Kung Fu Panda, and How to Train Your Dragons are their golden franchises, and they just ended one of those. They wanted to make 7 Kung Fu Pandas.
Jeez.
I would have been on board with that if the 3rd one didn't shit the bed so hard.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was okay, but like after the first 2, I'm just like, man, you really just made the same movie, didn't you? I was like, I don't want to deal with that. It just kind of felt dumbed down, like not as mature as it could have been. Which, I mean, that sounds stupid, right? It's a kid's movie, but like, I kind of consider Kung Fu Panda as a family movie more than a kid's movie.
Yeah, there's a difference.
Because like, there's
Pixar movies are family movies.
Yeah. Oh my god, you just reminded me of a complete piece of shit I saw, but...
Sonic No.
No. But go ahead.
What?
Is there any more shit?
Current events?
Yeah.
Let me take a moment to check my list.
Oh, fuck. I had a segment I really wanted to do today that had to do with lists. But because it was just so out of... It was just so... I don't know, a
this
lot of
month
things
was
happened.
such a fuck.
Yes, it was. That I didn't have it prepared. You and your fucking lists. Well, go for it.
You gave attention to me about there being an Eric Andre show in April.
It's not really Eric Andre. But, well, it's him, not the show.
Oh, so it's more like him as a person and not his character?
Well, his humor is the same as his character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go to that.
Yeah, me neither.
But if I had extra... What the fuck are you messing with?
It's a rapper. calls a cough drop on account of I'm fucking sick.
All right, good. I'm glad you're taking care of yourself for the Talkcast.
Sure am.
That's
It's
a current event.
spicy meatball.
We saw Eric Andre live, but I think I've had enough of the new season's coming out. I'll just watch that and have a good laugh and shit. I don't need to go to some show, and that's just like gonna be 4 hours or 6 hours or something.
Is this still current events?
Yeah. I don't know. Is it not? It's the first time we're trying. I don't know what it's currently.
I guess.
In our I don't know.
I mean, I might go see Book of Mormon.
Oh.
So if you're talking about shows, I'm supposed to go. I want to go, but I'm an idiot, and things above my power could cease that from happening. But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get to go.
Yeah, they're pretty expensive. Last time I was thinking about going, so if you can go, and
I'll talk about it on the Talkcast.
If you go to see it, I totally want to hear it. There, it's great.
Sweet.
Matt and Trey Parker are
dog barkers. Anyway, what else? Let's just skip. That's current events. This is the current events portion, and this is CNN.
I mean, I can talk about that in when we're talking about games, but I recently talk about current events in like the world, right?
Yeah. Continue.
I think that's mostly it. Yeah.
Okay, never mind. This is CNN. This is C-SPAN.
This is NNC.
There you go. The Nick News Channel. Nickelodeon Special Report. This just in, SpongeBob's dead.
This just in, fuck, what's his name?
He was killed by a rabid pack of dogs he thought he saw.
This just in, Josh is hot as fuck, and I thought I saw him in a movie recently. Yeah.
Is this still current events?
No, we're done.
Okay. Well, fuck it. We're just gonna have to go to the mini review portion of this.
Speaking of things we might see soon, I'm gonna go see the Strokes in March. It's we're doing this bit again. It's my second favorite band.
Oh, I can't do that to you.
They have I like every single one of their songs.
Hang on. Hey Marty, get this! This bitch's favorite band, one of them is the Strokes!
Dun-na, 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 dun-na.
Oh, I don't like the Strokes. Because I've never given them a chance. So, hope they're good.
Well, they're having a new album in April.
Ooh, they're giving me a stroke.
Wow, I never thought of that. That's so deep.
It's funny. Spotify sent me an email about like bands that are playing around my area that I'd like to go see, and I saw that and was like, dude, I fucking love these bands. Never play around here, and they're all playing at the exact same time, or around the same time.
Yeah,
I'm thinking of going.
What are some of them?
I don't remember. Well, I remember one of them, but you're not gonna know who they are.
It's not just me that's listening.
This band's name is.
Am I supposed to edit it in with a fucking voice modulator?
I'm sick. Fuck.
Okay.
No, that's. Shit. Well, one of them is TV Girl. They're kind of like they're an indie band, and they got huge off of like their first album. But I still like their shit, and they've been touring around here lately. I wanted to see them, so who knows? A couple of other bands. Oh, this guy, he's like a Japanese musician. He's been around for a long time, but apparently Mac DeMarco gave him a shout out, and that might have gotten him a little more popular. But he's been known around here. Oh, the other one's Melt Banana. Okay. So I have this weird affinity with like God, I don't even know what to call them. Like experimental bands with Asian singers. It's
Okay.
always almost like rock alternative or whatever.
Mhm.
But one of them is Melt Banana, and they're fucking awesome. It's like really like abrasive, fast paced, and the lead singer is this Japanese girl. So her voice is like really squeaky, but it's just so fucking abrasive. And I love their music, and God, I want to catch that show if I can.
When's it gonna be?
I have no idea, but I'm gonna have to check it out.
Sick.
I think that was the bands. Oh shit, I remembered them. Cool. I actually remembered something on the Talkcast.
If you see them, report back, and I won't. And maybe I'll listen and be a fan.
Thanks, David. I'll be sure to do that.
I don't know any of the bands you fucking said. I only see.
I
the
told you you
mainstream
wouldn't.
You're right.
Alright, you want to just go into the video games now?
Yeah, let's talk about video games. I what am I listening to? It sounds like pop in the city. Is that what I'm hearing?
No, you idiot! I'm sick. It's a virus. It's a pop virus. It won't leave my head. Yeah, so I was playing more Sam Bridger Portis, and what have I been calling him? Oh, Bridgeporter Samus. His name is Samus, and he's a bridge porter. He ports bridges, and he loves his job when he's not being mauled by whale monsters. I've been playing some more Death Stranding.
I'm glad you got. How many hours? You like 40 hours in there?
Oh man, I have no idea. Probably. I haven't beat it.
It's a long game, and you're trying to really grind it out and get all the shit.
Well, I'm actually thinking of not going for all of them, but I want to at least unlock everybody, and I think I'm missing just 2 people.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as far as hidden people.
Some of them are bitched to level up.
But I got the first prepper because I wanted the Santa hat, and then I found out he gave me a monster keychain.
Yep.
And it was like, oh man, I gotta fucking drink. Gotta kill those BTs.
Do you even see monsters in your room anymore, or are they all beer? They mostly turn beer for me. Spoilers!
Some of my room have monsters. The other one have the Timefall beer.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah.
I love when he drinks after the 3rd beer. He just fucking...
Yeah, it's like all on the floor.
Right in your face. He shakes it, sprays in your face, and then he drinks the rest that is barely in the can, and he fucking kicks the can.
Well, the beer?
Yeah.
With the Monster Energy, it's straight up just all my shit is on the floor.
Yeah.
I might have skipped that cutscene, though. Fuck. I tend to do that, though.
He doesn't do that with the monster.
Oh, I just find my shit on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, don't hurt my BB. Lou is my homie.
You're really into it.
I love BB.
Yeah, I didn't form that connection. I needed more oxytocin in my injected in my veins.
You didn't like your BT? I mean your BB. Don't like your BTs. You didn't like your BB?
No, I liked them, but I didn't feel like I was gonna miss anything if I lost them or anything.
Get out of my Talkcast. Never be mean to Lou.
I'm not mean. I'm just like, hey.
But you didn't love him.
I didn't love him.
You're an ass. You're just like fucking Dead Man. Sam, these BTs are useless. Let me just throw it in the trash for you. Good. I love not Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah, it's vaguely Spanish. Yeah, meds.
I love Cliff. I love Mads Mikkelsen in this game. He's awesome. Fall back! He's the best.
Give me back my BB.
So he's dead, right? I don't know. I haven't gotten that far.
He's not dead, man.
Oh yeah.
But he's
spoilers.
I already said it.
Shut up.
He's in the beach. You're in the beach when you see him. So is he dead?
Yeah, boy. Anyway.
That was my might be one of my favorite parts ever in the game.
Fucking, there's a part when you're in Heartman's room, if you never played the game, And it's just stupid. This part was dumb, and it made me mad. Not because the scene itself was dumb. It was actually really fun. But it's because I was just like, I'll just do one more cutscene, and then I'm going to go clean or something. And this shit went on forever. Because this asshole had to be like, yeah, I talked for like 21 minutes. Or 23 minutes, right? 23 minutes.
21.
21. And I sleep for 3 because I'm dead. Ooh. And so you have to listen to this fucker talk, sleep, check out his room,
for 3 minutes.
Wakes up again, and he falls back asleep. But right before he leaves, for some reason Sam just hesitates and he walks towards his little phonograph and he just goes, yeah, boy. And he leaves. But I love it too because if you do that, you lose likes, but it pans down and he still gives you the thumbs up anyway, so you get the likes right back. That game, I like that scene. And hate that scene. But I just like it. I know a lot of people get mad. They say this game is stupid. Kojima's
They're right.
Idiot.
They're right.
They're right. But it's dumb fun. It's fun. I like this game.
It's fun.
But, okay, it's fun, but it's morbidly frustrating at times. I just get so fucking angry at this game. And you know, honestly, I don't even think it has anything to do with the game being bad or anything. I just think it's me being stubborn. Like, I don't want to learn how the game wants me to do.
I think you have a problem getting good.
No, I mean, that's not even it. Like, I'm just like, I'm going to climb this mountain with my car. There's nothing going to stop me. And it took me forever to be like, okay, so I'm just going to take it out of my car and walk out. I'm just stubborn. You have to adapt because otherwise you're never going to enjoy the experience. And people are just like, I just want to do the story. Well, you're not playing the game right because that's not what this game is. Yes, Kojima is like heavy focus on the story, but I feel like this time around it was more focused on the gameplay. But I could be wrong about that.
This is one of your first Kojima games. Yeah, the gameplay is a grind. It is a lot more focused than the other ones. I mean, in Metal Gear Solid, it's more about linear progression and story bits throughout. My
name's Sam.
Anyone out there? Hey!
Hey! My name's Sam, too. Okay, keep going.
When you lost Lou, did you press the touchpad?
Huh? He
says different things depending on what's going on in the story.
Yeah, I did. I miss you, buddy. I wish you were here, Lou.
Yeah, just that goes on through the game. And I think I missed some things and didn't notice.
I did that with Mama, and she's like, Sam?
Yeah,
I'm right here.
I did that a lot. I'm like, what else is she going to say? She's fucking creeped out.
Yeah, well, she's
just
dead.
Imagine.
Oh, I hated Mama. I hated her. I hate all these characters' backstories, except for Dead Man. I love Dead Man.
He barely has one, though.
Yeah, but, his chapter was fun.
Oh, that's different than a backstory, then.
Yeah, but the backstory was part of his chapter, so therefore his story was fun. You're wrong, and that's okay, but Mama's was stupid. Me and my sister, we have this connection, that's exactly how she talks in the game, too. We're always together, we always have the same thoughts, and then you fucking bring her to her sister, and somehow that kills her, and she's like, yeah, she's a part of me now, it'll probably be the same, blah, blah, blah. I'm just like, God, just kill me, man. This fucking sucks. Oh, and her name is Mama because she has a BT connected to her. That's not even her child. It's her sister's child. I'm like, what? What? So why does it cling to you? I don't understand.
Because it's the umbilical cord inside her.
But it's because it's not her baby that it's still...
I mean, it's still part of her. It's still connected to her.
I don't know.
Do you know how pregnancy works?
Overkill. It was overkill is what I'm saying.
How does
baby just be
form?
her baby?
How does baby form?
I don't know. I really didn't like it. Couldn't it just be that she got pregnant but her sister didn't and she held a grudge over it? Did it have to be fucking in vitro bullshit? whatever.
It's what Kojima's interested in, man. I mean, you get the good
he's
and
also
bad of
interested
Kojima.
in whales, which fucking overdid it for me.
Yeah, what's up with that?
I was horrified.
You have a phobia of whales?
It's like, well, I just don't like sea creatures in general, but whales count. And it was like, it's not even bad. Like with the sperm whales, it's like whatever, right? Like they're around. But it was when I fought the BT that straight up just shot itself into the sky right in front of me and like squirming around and its face fucking ripped open where I'm like, oh, can't even look at you. You're everything I hate about the ocean. And yeah, there are parts where it tries to ram into me and I do everything in my power to prevent that. Where it's like, get away from me. I don't want to see an inch of you. I hate that thing. And then every time I get caught by the big BT, and I'm like fuck, and I see the lion, oh, thank God. Oh, I'll fight you. Or usually I'll just load it again too, because whenever I fight a big BT, I always end up having cargo. And it's like, I'm not ruining my cargo for this shit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I like this game. I'm having fun with this game. I do get mad. I do get frustrated. But I'm having fun playing this game. And I like the grind.
Yeah, the story
Is bad.
is whatever for me. I'm in it for the Kojima. What is it? The Kojumbo?
Kojimbo.
I've heard Kojumbo too.
It's Kojimbo.
It's Yojimbo.
No one's agreeing with you, David.
Akira Kurosawa is a great movie.
Kojimbo.
Fucking Clint Eastwood stole that shit.
Fucking Cliff
Unger. No, we're not doing Cliff Blazinski again. We already did that bit.
Yeah. Cliff Blazinski made Jazz Jackrabbit. Anyway.
I enjoyed the gameplay of Death Stranding. I like item management. I like grinding and traversing.
And you know what
the
else?
controls are very interesting in this game, and it's a Strand game. It's so unique. But no, it's fun.
It's not a new type of game. Well, I mean, it implements new ideas.
It really expands upon a basic, simple thing that a lot of games have, which is just traversing and taking shit over.
Let me ask you.
Yeah.
How many times have you rammed your car into a BT camp?
Maybe about 4.
I fucking love doing that. Just running into like, you can't beat me. I'm Sam Bridges, bitch.
Oh, you mean drive right past them?
No, drive right into them.
No.
Right into the people, I mean. Like just going fucking la 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 la, hitting the mules.
Oh, the mules?
Yeah.
Oh, I fucking ran the shit out of them.
I fucking love doing. It's funny. I took out this crew and I had to go back to go deliver something, right? But I didn't get rid of everybody. So you know how if you don't get rid of everybody, they just come back?
Yeah.
I came back and they all came up in the exact same spot I left them. So as they were all getting up, I rammed into every single one of them. And just one dude was running around.
There's a slowdown right when you hit him with the car. It's so satisfying.
Strike.
I fucking and that's a big part of what I like in this game too. Is just driving around. I love driving in general, and driving this game is so fun. Gotta take my metals. Gotta take my ceramics.
I built all the roads I could as soon as I could, and I pretty much have one all the way from the first area, Lake Knot, all the way to South Knot, and it's just like satisfying drive, just driving over everything. The only thing is annoying is that every time I go from South Knot to Lake Knot, I always have to go through the cutscene where it's like, ooh, the BTs are here with a little clapper thing. I'm like, do I really need to? Like, can't you just give me like a little signal or something? Because it's just such a fucking. Yeah. That's a genuine complaint. Some of these cutscenes can be really annoying.
Yeah, it's a common complaint. I feel like there's definitely some quality of life, it's lacking some quality of life things that would have made the experience easier to go through.
I think, I wanted to mention this for a long time too. I think Death Stranding is indicative of something like a Suda game, where in No More Heroes 1, a lot of people prefer 2 to 1, but after having played both a second time, 1 is superior to 2, I think, in every way. Mm-hmm. Because it's kind of like an art game. Because I see that word thrown around. Relax, bitches. I'm not saying it's art. But its intentions are like, okay, so you have to go through these odd jobs that are kind of like suck, and you have to drive to each and every one of them to get to the actual boss fight that you want to do. And they do that in No More Heroes too, right? But in the first one, it just feels so fucking satisfying to finally get all that money to fight the boss, and then do the next one. And eventually, you find the one job that you like, and you just keep doing that over and over and over again.
Subway mission.
Yeah. And I mean, aside from that, also the gameplay I think is better in one. But I feel like Death Stranding is suffering because they want you to feel the pain. Because Sam is this guy who's straight up walking up mountains through snow and endangering himself with these fucking dimensional beings just so you can get your fucking pizza, so you can get your weed figures, you know, so you can connect the world again. Sam's life sucks. It's painful. But he does it because it's what he knows how to do, and he knows he has his duty to himself and others. So, you're Sam. You're supposed to be Sam. Sam is my favorite character in the game. And it's mostly in part due to that I kind of just get it now. Because you are Sam. You feel like Sam playing this game.
And that's what Kojima said he wanted you to feel like, that you are playing as... Or I think that's what he said is what you're talking about.
He did a good job.
Yeah.
That's also why I feel like the gameplay is the bigger draw than the story. Because clearly there's a story. Come on, it's fucking Kojima. He always has a narrative.
It's bad shit, and it's whatever, and I feel like you can take it or leave it, but I think some people wanted more from it, but I'm just like, you expected too much, dude.
It's a very experimental game, and I'm very appreciative that
from a weirdo.
Yes, and I got to experience it, and I really love Norman Reedus in this game. I like Norman Reedus in everything I've seen him in, even if I don't like the thing he's in particular. I liked him in The Walking Dead. I loved him in the Boondock Saints. Movie's fucking batshit. It's a weird movie.
It's a great movie.
It's a weird movie, but
Willem Dafoe is gay.
What was that scene where he's like fucking the dude? He's like, "Get away from me, you queer." And
Yep.
He's like, oh, shut up.
No, that's what the character did.
Really?
He's like, and he left the room.
That movie was
Fuck you.
That movie was crazy. I love watching that movie. It's a weird movie. We're not talking about that. We're not talking about it.
Lighthouse, he's also gay, maybe.
Death Stranding.
You get to see Norman Reedus' ass.
You also get to see an advert for his new TV series.
Right, with Norman Reedus on AMC.
And a guy we were real sure, he's like, "Hey, I recognize that guy," or something like that.
I feel like I'm on a ride with Norman Reedus right now.
I feel like I'm on a ride with you, dude.
Ride or die. Bad boys for life.
No, it's torture. I'm genuinely trying to leap off this and get road rash or something. Cause
I heard that's a good game.
I heard otherwise. But anyway, I guess that's it for now. We can get into the later stuff later.
Yeah, we can get to major spoiler cast when Kevin feels better and reconnects America.
To keep us together in the na-na. I like that song. I haven't even heard it in the game though, but I really like that song. You know what the name of the song is? What's the name of the game? We just don't know. Keep going. What else did you play? I played some other stuff.
I didn't.
Should I just go?
Sure.
All right. I'll name off my games. Other than that, I was playing something on the Switch. I don't remember what it was.
Great, Kevin. I played Dragon Quest XI a little bit more.
Oh, what do you think of it? That might have been one of them.
It's starting to get better. I'm playing with the thief guy. I forgot his name, but I got a couple more hours into it. Still, but it is a little bit more fun having two characters now.
Dude, you took way too long to get Eric.
No, it's fine. I'm doing it at my own good pace, and it's fine.
I'm telling you, once you get a full party, that's when the game really starts.
Yeah.
But I don't want to spoil anything.
I've been put off, but it's taking me a little bit more.
Just gotta keep trucking. You'll get there.
Yeah.
It's a fun game.
The next area that once I started using Eric, the fucking monsters were beating me to shit. I'm like, fuck, I gotta start grinding maybe.
You gotta buff yourself. And yes, you should grind.
Alright.
It's not a grind heavy game though. So if you just fight, what I do is that like, I'll just fight around to get money or whatever to buy stuff. And if I'm in a dungeon, I fight everything in that room and then I leave the room. And if I come back to that room and then there's monsters, I'll choose to fight them again or just like skip it.
Yeah.
But I'll do it all at least once.
Mm-hmm. I haven't been. I bought a few equipment, but I feel like I probably just should just wait to get better shit for free. That's how it usually is for RPGs. So, or should I buy shit?
No, buy shit.
Okay.
Because Dragon Quest isn't that kind of game.
Oh, okay.
You can get items that are like duplicates of what you already have, but another party member can use it.
Yeah.
That you didn't. You know, yes, just buy whatever you need, and if you get what do you call it? Recipes.
Mm-hmm.
Make the recipes.
All right.
You can even rework the items you buy in the recipe thing. I do that sometimes.
I bought boxers that are better than the undergarments I have now. It's like 3 more points. I'm like, oh, that's a good investment.
And boxers are very good at all. So.
Well, for fucking fantasy, boxers are probably better than the whatever bullshit cloth they've used.
Mm. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it more. Just keep pushing. Try to get Serena and Veronica, and you'll be fine.
What is it? Jade?
Oh, Jade's
I
awesome.
want Jade because of all the porn. Anyway, I bought Doom 2, and Doom 3 because there's a big ass sale recently. Total being $6 for all 3 of them. It's a pretty good deal. So I haven't
talking about what I played.
Yeah, but you took too long. And I only played Doom 1 a little bit, but it's still fun. It kind of kept frozen the first times I started it up, but
I want to talk about
it's alright. I haven't played Doom 3, but I'll get to it. And Kevin, go.
Is that it? Did you play anything else?
No, actually, I haven't played that much this month.
Was there anything you wanted to say about Doom 2 and 3?
No,
You just said it?
Yeah, I haven't played Doom 3, but I'll get to it sometime. But waiting for that Doom Eternal. That's coming up in March. Yes, we know, Kevin. Shit.
Okay. I remembered. For some reason, I was craving a Lego game. I used to play those a lot when I was younger.
There's tons of them.
I know. I really loved Lego Star Wars 2. I think that's the best one, honestly.
Is that superior to the Complete Saga, or the pretty base, or the equivalent? You know what I mean?
Because the Complete Saga is both of them combined.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But I like 2 more than the complete one because I feel like it's more like aesthetically, it's more pleasing.
Okay.
But it's just the one I grew up with. I also like the Indiana Jones one. I played some of the Harry Potter one. I almost bought that one. Oh, and Lego Batman was good too. But I ended up getting a game I was not new to, but wanted to give another chance. Lego City Undercover.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
It is very good. I like that one. The only thing is, I really just wanted a game with the level-based ones. And this game does have levels. But I found myself doing a lot of missions in the open world.
Yeah, is it open world?
Yeah, it is. It's cool, too, because the Switch version still has all the Nintendo stuff from the Wii U one.
Mm.
So I ended up finding, like, hidden blocks I could, like, neat.
Oh.
Cool. And there's, like, a parade. One of them is a giant Starman. So that's cool. Apparently, the only thing they took out of the game was that if you collect all items, you can put Mario hats on all of the Lego City characters.
Oh.
And they took that out of the Switch version.
I'm glad I have my Wii U version. Now I don't have to break it in half.
But yeah, I like that game. Usually with these games, I try to get one of every character type. And then I'll play a level, and then I'll do the free play afterward. And then, this time around, it's not looking too hot.
Oh, no?
No. Well, I mean, you gotta play a fucking long-ass time to get all the character types. But yeah, it's fun. I already knew I liked this one. But, I don't know. Maybe I'll double down and get Lego Harry Potter later on. It's just too expensive for a fucking Lego game. I think Lego City was like $12. and I used my gold coins to notch it down to 10. So I was like, I could pay $10 for this. Other than that, because all I've been playing is Death Stranding. I got Street Fighter 5.
Oh yeah.
Oh, fuck, it's not Ultimate Edition. Championship Edition. What can I say about that? I'm terrible at fighting games. But I have a friend who loves fighting games, and we try to get good for him. Probably gonna go to EVO this year too. But I can say I love having my costumes for my main, Alex, and G, and Ken, and I look so fucking sweet fighting as Dante with Ken, and Captain Commando
with Alex.
No, it's what's his name? Not Guile, but Charlie Nash.
Oh yeah.
I think it's just Nash in 5. Yeah, that game has some fucking sick costumes. Actually, with Alex, I play with his classic because I love the Street Fighter 5 costume. I mean Street Fighter 3. G is just badass in general, though. I love his look, and I never want to put a costume on him. Love G. And the new characters are badass. I never liked Gil in Third Strike, and I fucking hate Seth. But I love what they did to these characters in the new edition. Their moves are badass, and Seth still has that like move mimic ability, so it's kind of like Kirby, where you can steal one of your moves. So that's awesome. And yeah, Street Fighter 5 Championship Edition is definitely worth the bucks as it is.
I played a little bit to feel soccer again. Yep, soccer's dope. That tiny Hadouken, make it a little bigger. Do the leg sweeps.
That's not Ken.
What?
That's not Ken.
What are you talking about?
I'd rather play as Ken.
All right, fine.
I don't know why I'm arguing. I already know Sakura's best girl. But that's not Ken. You know what? That's not G. I correct myself. G's best boy, the best character in all Street Fighter 5.
Now,
Hang on. I'm wrong about that. Alex made me want to get Street Fighter 5. G made me actually want to try to play Street Fighter 5. But yeah, I think that's it as far as games.
sick. It's a cough cut. That's a CC.
That's cough cut.
It's a Kafka.
That is so cough cut-esque. Retarded. Is that really all the games we played?
Yeah.
Fuck. We didn't do much. I know what else I did, though. In my sick-induced coma, I don't know how I would do this in a coma, I continued my quest to watch all Star Wars media in chronological order.
Oh, God.
And over the course of this February, I watched episode 1 and 2 a while back. But I finished Clone Wars, which was perfect. This is amazing.
Whoa.
Fucking amazing.
Did you use the episode guide?
I sure did. Missed all the Jar Jar episodes.
Alright.
Fuck those episodes. Though, there's a list on Disney Plus that's essentially that list, but it omits 10 really good episodes that are unimportant, but are otherwise fantastic on their own. Which are clone-centric, and are some of the better episodes of Clone Wars. But Clone Wars is just fantastic in this weird way that it builds upon these characters that are, we already know, like, we already know Obi-Wan, becomes a hermit on Tatooine.
Yeah.
We already know Anakin turns to the dark side and becomes Darth Vader. We already know Yoda goes on fucking Dagobah. Palpatine becomes the Sith. it's like we already know all of this, but it's like, okay, so it's not. It's about them, and it's a slow progression, you know, but it's about everybody else that you didn't get to see during the whole thing. So you've got fucking Ahsoka Tano, who's completely new. We've never seen her in the movies, right? And of course, everyone latched onto her because she's like, we know nothing about her, and the show grows with her. Like, she's maybe my favorite character in the entire series. Asajj too. Asajj Ventress is like the coolest villain. Aside from Dooku, I love Dooku. It's a little bit more. And like, part of the reason why I liked Rebels, the same way I liked Clone Wars, is that these characters are completely new and their fate is unwritten, as far as we know. And then there's these characters that we've seen in Star Wars. Like Kit Fisto, the dude with the tentacle shit on his face. He looks kind of like a walking octopus. And then Shak Ti, who she's like Ahsoka's race, who you can actually see in the other old movies. In the background and stuff like that. Luminara Undula, Barriss Offee, her apprentice. Plo Koon, he's badass. Well, I guess it's nap time. About fucking time, too. I was getting tired of my own shit. But anyway, all these characters from the movies that are relevant again because the show exists, right? And they're given character in life. And I thought that, you know, like, because it was an afterthought, it would feel like, wow, these characters don't act at all. Like, they're like, oh, that's what that character acts like? Like, I didn't get that, blah, 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 blah. But after finishing Clone Wars and then watching Revenge of the Sith, it somehow made Revenge of the Sith even more grand than it was before. And I don't even know how that's possible. Like, that was a fucking golden experience. And I teared up at the end because it was like, fuck, everything that happened to lead up to this moment was tragic. And I loved it. I love it.
Yeah, you get more experience with the characters before things go to shit, so.
There's... The last 4 episodes of the Clone Wars actually resonate a bit with one of the very last scenes of Revenge of the Sith. And I completely forgot that this happened. But having seen that happen, and then a character mention it at the end, was like, holy shit. Like, this was in the old movie. If I had just seen the movie, I'd be like, well, that's kind of dumb. But having now seen Clone Wars with that, it's like, holy shit. Like, that's relevant. Like, that sheds light on this whole line. This whole line gets an entire 4-episode arc. And I'm like, that's fucking awesome. That blew me away in a weird way I never thought would. I won't say it just so, you know. And then I saw Solo after that.
Hold on. So they're making a new season of Clone Wars, right? Is it still continuing from where the Clone Wars left off?
It's the season 7 they never got to make, but they're updating it with more shit now that stuff has been established.
But it still would be before episode 3?
Yes. Oh, no, it works itself into episode 3.
Okay.
And you know what's funny? I think the second to last episode of Clone Wars is actually alluding to stuff that's happening in Revenge of the Sith, which I really like.
Okay. So Solo, I've heard terrible things.
It's weird. The first time I saw it, I hated that movie. It just kind of felt really stupid. Unnecessary. And there were a lot of questionable things that happened in this movie. But seeing it a second time, I had a lot more fun with it than I did the first time. Like, somehow, this is going to sound stupid. And save me if I do sound stupid. But I like Solo more now because it felt like I was watching a Clone Wars arc. Or it had the heart of the prequels. Which is something that people don't really enjoy.
Yeah.
But it has this attitude that I'm so fond of. And being that it takes place during the prequel, like just after the prequels, I'm like, I feel like I'm watching another fucking prequel movie. This is awesome. That being said, I did enjoy it more, and there were some scenes that I thought this was stupid. Kind of felt like we didn't need this. The movie could have continued without it. Can I talk about it at all? Or...
No, I'll watch it later.
God damn you. I'll just say I felt like the opening was like we could just have cut some of that and gone straight to the Han doing a run for somebody, you know?
Yeah.
And there's this one character that is established later. She comes in way later on, and she has this whole dynamic about her. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, why is this character like this? Why is it relevant to Han Solo's whatever? And God, I can't talk about it without spoiling it.
Yeah, so don't.
Yeah, but I don't really give a shit. You should have seen it by now.
No.
Okay, well, I'm going to talk about it anyway. So there's this droid character. No.
You're going to...
Okay, I'm done.
I was going to spray you with water.
It was better the second time. That's all I'll say then.
Yeah.
And now I'm watching Rebels, which is way more...
And you said before you watched Solo, you're like, you were not looking forward to it at all.
Yeah, and I'm glad I did, because I liked it way more. It does feel like a Star Wars movie now that I've seen it.
Mm-hmm.
I know you're probably expecting me to watch Rogue One right after Solo, but Rebels does take place before that. And I really do like Rebels. Rebels, I remember when Season 1 first came out and everyone was shitting on it.
It's a 3D one, right?
Well, it's a sequel to Clone Wars.
But it's 3D?
Yes. I remember everyone shitting on Season 1 for being some, worse, and, Season 2 is where it's at. And I don't know where this came from, because Season 1 is so fun. It is, slice of life Star Wars.
Oh.
With, gradual, character building. Everyone hates Ezra. They call him Space Aladdin, because it looks kind of like Aladdin. But it's, it felt serious. It's kid-friendly and everything, but people die, and it's way cartoonier looking, too. If you see a character up close, they look like they're made out of felt.
Mm-hmm.
But it felt like Clone Wars. Just fine. It felt, serious. And I felt the weight of serious moments, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like when the Jedi of the cast, Kanan, is fighting the Sith Inquisitor, who's the high-in-command Sith soldier, put it that way. And it's really awesome. He's really intimidating character. And I think the reason why everyone likes Season 2 more is because it goes more into Ahsoka and Darth Vader. And that's cool. That's definitely the highlight of the series. But I remember half of that season being way fucking lame. There's slice of life episodes in that too, but at that point it's alright, well now we're kicking in high gears. So when you show me this, I'm just not even caring.
Throws off the pacing.
Yeah. And Season 3 and Season 4 were a mixed bag, but I like what they did with that. But I'll get back into that, because now I'm just talking about Season 1, and I'm a little bit into Season 2, I haven't finished it yet. But yeah, Season 1 is good. I like Season 1 of Rebels, and I'm going to stick by that. People say, it's not a good Clone Wars, but Clone Wars Season 1 was complete fucking trash, so only a handful of episodes out of that are worth watching.
Mm.
The Cad Bane ones! But, yeah. And the clone ones.
I heard the movie sucked.
You gotta watch it. I mean, yes, it looks terrible. Watch it again, the animation's stiff as fuck. But you gotta. It introduces Ahsoka.
It's the first thing you should watch?
Yes.
Okay.
The list suggests that you watch the first part and then don't, but I would just watch the movie.
Alright.
Yeah.
I think I watched that when it first came out. It was a Cartoon Network, I think.
I watched that in theaters.
Damn!
True, I remember that. It was my birthday present.
I remember watching Clone Wars in theaters, and that's about it. That's the only one I saw.
Attack of the Clones? Or
Attack of the Clones, sorry.
Yeah, Attack of the Clones is definitely the weakest one, but not a bad movie. Or not the worst
I remember
movie.
being in a fancy theater with my rich friend. Fuck him.
Fuck
I don't talk to that bastard anymore.
He's a mestizo.
He's Cubano.
Who cares? Stop talking about Star Wars, you loser. Fucking dork.
Fine, I'll stop. Jesus. Alright, speaking of Disney taking over everything in movies, the Oscars happened.
Did they win?
No.
Oh my god. I just remembered another piece of shit I saw recently. But you talk about what you want to talk about first.
I was gonna bring up a list of stuff that won, but you know what? The main stuff.
List.
Parasite won best
You talked
movie,
about that movie.
best. I think it was best screenplay. Might be wrong, but won best director also. And yeah, that was a great movie. It was pretty great, and best foreign film. There's some outrage about it from whatever who the fuck gives a shit.
There's too many
so much about the Oscar
people on this earth,
giving reactions and shit. Yeah, but it's like yeah, that was a great movie. But the Oscars are a fucking sham anyway, in terms of who votes.
The most infuriating thing about the Oscars, and I feel like I've talked about this before, is the animation award for the best animated feature.
Oh yeah,
is always the most shafted. These people always vote for Disney because they don't know any better. And I remember seeing this dude's ballot about how shitty all these these kids movies were, and there were some of those movies that were like genuinely decent on their own. And it just breaks my heart that some of these beautiful movies aren't being taken seriously because these jackasses just look at it. It was just another fucking kids film. Oh, it's just another fucking like bullshit. Like I want to see the real films by real actors, and I'm like, art that doesn't work that way. Like expression doesn't take form in one way or another. It goes any way it wants to. So how is it that animation, something that's painstakingly done by hand by like hundreds of people, not as impressive as some jackass reading a line and then some dude filming it, like,
or even stop motion, like Leica.
Exactly. And then I've even heard arguments that Leica's stop motion animation looks too good. It looks like
What?
CGI. Like, are you butt fucking kidding me? That's the biggest insult I ever heard in my life. But you know, to be fair, this year's nominations were kind of crap anyway. But what breaks my poor little bitch heart, Toy Story 4 won Movie of the Year, or Animated Movie of the Year. I saw that movie recently. That movie fucking sucks.
It's the best of the franchise.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
It did not need to exist. It's a piece of shit. I fucking hated a lot of it.
Wow.
Here's the thing about Disney movies that I've noticed, or a lot of movies right now. It's all a bunch of ideas rolled into one, and never just one thing. It's like, okay, we want to make a movie about toys going to a carnival. Okay, we want to make a movie about toys in an antique store. Okay, we want to make a movie about toys going on a road trip. But we can't do them all. Let's make them into one movie.
The road trip part isn't really part of it, though.
Did you really think it was the best of all of them? Because I couldn't disagree more.
Yeah, I did. In terms of what it did with the characters and me actually giving a shit.
Well, I think that's just you, David, honestly, because
yeah.
I couldn't disagree more.
Yeah.
Because that was a terrible film. Not good.
It was interesting. I mean,
I like what they did with Woody, yes, but it's just like, God damn you. I can't even give a decent argument.
And it's weird because I grew up with these movies too. Toy Story 1 and 2. 3, you know, the ending of 3 was great, of course, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like I didn't really like it that much. I mean, the first time watching it, I was like, oh, okay, cool.
I like 3.
They used the...
2 is the one I feel like I can't watch again.
Really?
I really like 3 the most.
I just feel like it treads too much like, oh, the villain that turns evil because the kids don't like him or whatever. I just didn't give a shit.
Okay, yeah, I get what you're saying. Yes, I did like Gabby too. Okay, I like that she was just wanted to make a kid happy, and the kid didn't love him or whatever. And yes, I do like that Woody ends up, God damn this sick. We're not cutting that. I'm human. I do like that Woody kind of just accepts that no kid is gonna love him forever, and he ends up with Bo Peep. But Bo Peep is such a bitch to Woody this entire movie. She's like, you still have an owner? He's like, yeah, babe, I have someone who loves me and takes care of me. What do you have? Some fucking dirt road and a bunch of loser toys that didn't have anyone that loved them? Oh, yeah, that's right. And she's just like, you want to do something? Just stay out of my way. Just like, what the fuck is your problem? Like, I feel like this movie spent like hours and hours trashing on Woody. And then it's just like, oh, okay, well, I mean, you just gotta love him for it. And then she goes back for him.
Alright, Kevin.
What?
I think I understand the difference between us.
What?
I think you're not into dominant women.
You couldn't be more wrong. But what I don't get is that Woody is just such a nice guy. And like, he's always our hero or whatever. I know, whatever. But, yes, I know he tried to get rid of Buzz or whatever. Or whatever.
He has a selfish streak.
But I just felt like all that treatment was unwarranted. And I feel like this movie was just something I feel about like all fucking Pixar movies lately. I feel like all these movies are just like 50 ideas rolled into one. And they don't, thank you. 50 ideas rolled into one. And it's like, you guys can't just be creative with one story. Like, you don't have to make a 5-hour long piece of shit. Just commit to something. You've done it before.
I will say, between 3 and 4, they made a lot of different shorts. I think one of them was a road trip kind of movie. I haven't seen all of them, like, whatever, but...
Look,
they did try a bunch of different small ideas and make their own things.
4 wasn't terrible, okay? But it was far from the best animated movie I've seen.
Well, again...
I mean, I can't fathom...
Calling something the best is not my thing. I'll say it's my favorite.
I can't fathom that, though. Like, really, what did you think that was better than the other ones in this movie?
I just thought it was more interesting. Care more about the characters.
But that doesn't make it better. It's just, it was more interesting.
It's my favorite. I'm not saying it's better, Kevin.
Fair enough, but listen, I don't think it's just my opinion is a good enough argument.
For my opinion, yeah, it is.
But, Kevin, you can't argue it because it's my opinion. It's like, I don't give a fuck if it's your opinion. Like, it's a stupid opinion.
No, I don't, I don't have to give a shit.
Okay, well, that I can agree on.
Apparently my motto is I don't care, according to Kevin. So, I'm just living it up to it.
Well, my motto is fuck everything. I like money, so... No. I just tend to be more passionate about things, so... Whatever. 4 isn't terrible. I give it like a... I'm being generous. I'll give it a 6 out of 10. But it's just the same as every Pixar movie coming out. They can't commit to one storyline. So they gotta do 50 of them and make a movie out of that. Remember Cars 2? With that whole spy bullshit?
Like, no, I don't, because I never watched Cars 2.
Exactly.
I don't give a shit.
Mm-hmm. So I can't.
I would say, like, I think every Toy Story movie, 1, 2, and 3, have a thing that really is cool character-wise that I liked. Like, 2 was with Jessie. 1 was with the Buzz thing, figuring out he's a toy. 3 was the end of the 3 with the Andy giving away his toys. Mm-hmm. But like the nostalgia didn't hook me either. Like,
see, but I don't think that's what makes the third movie good. Like, I don't think nostalgia plays into it. But that's what a lot of people bank on it with. Like, remember the toys you played with? Blah, blah. Or all of the movies, really.
So, I think it's the most recent one I watched, but I think I know the other ones enough. So, I am pretty confident saying that 4 is my favorite.
That's fine. That's fine.
You either accept it or don't, Kevin. But either way, I don't give a shit.
My motto is...
Nice story. Gotcha.
Exactly.
I'm gonna just insert some bullshit.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
We're done talking about movies. We can talk about Sonic, but I don't want to talk about it.
Alright, I'll talk about Knives Out, Ryan Johnson's great movie. Thanks for the nothing for Star Wars 8. But Knives Out was pretty good. Daniel Craig, Jamie Lee Curtis, I don't know, a bunch of other people in it. But it was a fun detective movie. And I think I would still have fun with it with repeat watching. You know, it's like, oh, you already know what's gonna happen. You know, it banks on it being a mystery. You know, it really depends on the characters and dialogue where it's good for repeat watching. But I did enjoy it a lot. And there's this thing about one of the characters being a maid for like this rich family, and she's from South America, and like the family she's taking care of, they keep fucking getting the country wrong. Mm. I'm like, oh yeah, she's from Paraguay. She's from Guatemala. It's like, what the fuck? it's not even played up. It's just like, you have to notice it. It's like, so dumb. This rich family is so fucking stupid. But yeah, it's a good one. Oh, fuck's his name? Chris Evans. Captain America playing a shithead. Just like in Scott Pilgrim. I think he likes those roles a lot. Playing an asshole. Might say something about him. I give it a 4 out of 5. And Toy Story 4, 4 out of 5, by the way. Another movie.
Oh my god. I'm sorry.
Yeah?
I was taking a nice nap through that whole thing. Until I heard Toy Story 4 gets a 4 out of 5.
Yeah?
That's a
Got something to say?
3 out of 5 at most.
Alright. Next is Birds of Prey, the 4 out of 5.
You saw that piece of shit?
Yeah, it's 4 out of 5 for me. You didn't even see it, so can you...
Okay, so you rate things on a completely different way than I do.
Uh-huh.
Obviously.
Yeah.
I have like 2 separate... There's like, okay, this is good and this is what I like. Your thing just meshed together.
No,
don't question it. That's how it is. And...
I think I don't even do the if it's good or not quality. I mean, quality has some influence on if I liked it, but...
and something being good are 2 different things.
I guess you're right.
But... I mean, I know it sounds weird, but there's truth to that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, tell me about Birds of Prey.
They renamed the movie because it bombed at the box office, that's for sure.
Birds of Prey.
Yeah. No, I think it was fun. I mean, it's a lot better than Suicide Squad.
That really is kind of stupid.
What?
Because I don't think DC, when I think Birds of Prey, that could be like some sort of war soldier kind of movie, you know?
Yeah, it was a dumb name. They wanted to be cheeky with it. Birds of Prey and the Emancipation of Harley Quinn. That's stupid. If you don't know, the title was Birds of Prey, and then on the posters, like 7 other words in small text. It was stupid.
It was really stupid.
And then
Plus,
and then they saw no one's going to see it, and they're like, Harley Quinn, Birds of Prey.
It's Sonic the Hedgehog's fault. He hates women. No, bitch. It's Warner Brothers' fault for making Suicide Squad. It's a pseudo-sequel to Suicide Squad. One of their worst movies. No shit, no one's gonna go see it. Because nobody liked Suicide Squad. It's got nothing to do with female bullshit patriarchy. Bitch. I'm talking to you, David. Nobody wanted to see it because it was DC movie sequel of Suicide Squad, which underperformed, I believe. Or did it? No, it broke even.
Suicide Squad made money.
This one did not.
So far, yeah. Probably won't.
That's just ridiculous.
They made it rated R. Suicide Squad was PG-13. I guess they were trying to go for the Deadpool market. But I think it backfired because, especially for a character like Harley Quinn, I feel like PG-13 is better for the demographic that would be interested in Harley Quinn.
Yes.
So they fucked up at that. And I think they definitely could have toned down the violence. I mean, I enjoyed the reasons why it turned into R. It's just more violence and gore.
Is that what you look for in something? Like,
yeah.
You enjoy shit to be more violent and gory?
Yeah, I'm one of those video game mass shooters.
This is why I shouldn't take your opinion seriously.
Like I said, the three things I like are characters, whatever else I said, and impact. And this had good action impact scenes.
So the characters were good?
Some of them were very, very, what's it called? Skin deep.
So if it has any one of those things, you enjoy it.
Those are the three things that I can say that I enjoy a lot. Yeah.
I feel like you should have your own like separate David scale. Like it's just movie. It's how you enjoy things, but it's not an overall assessment of what makes something of quality.
Yeah, that's my 1 to 5 scale. That's my David scale.
You're David
1 to
Lynch.
5.
Hey, Coop! At least once every Talkcast. Alright.
Alright. Now we have appeased the David Lynch Eldritch Godge. Let's go on.
Do another. Go ahead.
Yeah, there's some... Oh, Ewan McGregor is in this movie. It's pretty fun. He's pretty good villain asshole.
Okay, so we're running out of time.
Are we? No, we're not. Anyway, it's a fun movie. It's fine.
I don't care.
And next, I guess...
Thank you.
I saw The Irishman.
Oh, shit. Go back to Birds of Prey. Go ahead.
It was a fine movie. I think it was long as hell.
Hang on. Don't tell me. You like Birds of Prey more.
They're kind of different.
Oh my god. He
But...
did. He did. Did you think Toy Story 4 was a better movie than The Irishman? He did. Oh my god. All these masterpieces are being fucking hated on by David. But all these fucking pieces of shit. Fantastic work, really. One of their best. On the Kevin scale, anyway.
It's funny, you put other people's reactions so heavily into like your impressions of movies. It's weird to me. I don't get it.
What do you mean?
I just have my like. You said, fucking Irishman's a masterpiece, but you haven't even watched it, right?
I haven't seen it. I just know a lot of people think it's one of the best movies ever made.
Yeah, I don't.
And it's funny to me. Listen, David, I have not seen what was it?
Birds of Prey.
I've not seen Birds of Prey. I've not seen The Irishman. But I've heard one was shit, and I've heard one was a masterpiece. And the fact that you feel the opposite just tells me everything about how you assess everything.
I didn't think Irishman was shit. I think I'd probably give it a 3 out of 5. God, Kevin, stop. Wow.
You gave Harley Quinn 4 out of 5.
I mean, it's just my current feelings of the movie. It might change later on. But, yeah.
Give The Irishman a 3 out of 5. Listen, I get it. You don't like French fries. You don't like mashed potatoes. But that doesn't mean you gotta take it out on the Irish. Okay? We know you like birds. We know you like vultures. In this case, a bird of prey. But
No, it's all about falcons.
Wrong. Eagles. But
Hawks,
I digress.
thank you.
Oh my god. You cannot surpass eagles, my guy. Pterodactyls. Anyway.
Okay, no. Okay, we're gonna go into this. Tiny bit. Fuck birds of prey that use their talons to kill things. I want the ones that use their beak to stab the fuck out of other birds, alright?
Which ones do that?
I think falcons do.
And eagles?
I think they use their talons.
Now, eagles are the smart ones. And here's why. Using your mouth like a dumb bitch. Idiotic. Barbaric. In an old time, maybe a pterodactyl would have stuck its big-ass beak up, a Leopleurodon's butthole to take out its little worm dinner. But the hawk, majestic creature, one of our country's symbolic animals, he's like, oh, no, I'm going to stick my fucking beak in that. No, it's going to smell like shit. I use my talon to get what I want. Stick that there, munch, munch, munch. Holy shit, I just got a feast. Hey, look, there's a baby goat chilling on that mountain. I guess I could just peck at it, I can pick it up and throw it off the fucking hill and see that motherfucker rolling down to his death and just fly down like, well, it was a little effort on my part. I mean, I don't have to beat the shit out of it with my beak. It's just, David, some people like to use their mouths. Other people are civilized and use their hands.
Yeah.
And birds, who are on another level of civilization, use their talons. So, you just be barbaric with your hawks over there. And I'm going to be chilling. Falcons. And I'm going to be chilling with my eagle homies watching the game. So, you just be a bitch. I'm just going to go ahead and eat some dip with my talons.
I think the captain would like to have a word with you.
Give me the phone.
Huh?
Hello? Captain? What? I'm on my way. David?
Yeah.
We're back! Just edit the shit over that. Anyway, I really don't want to go on for much longer. So, what else? What are our most important things?
All right.
Left?
Irishman is not one of my favorite Martin Scorsese films. I think I enjoyed Wolf of Wall Street a lot more.
He did Wolf of Wall Street?
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure. And because he likes Jonah Hill.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Talking to me.
That's he did do Taxi Driver.
Well, I didn't see any other fat fucks in here.
But that's not my favorite.
Who the fuck do you think you're talking to?
Yeah, I mean,
that's a good movie. I like that
Goodfellas is probably my favorite. I enjoyed more as a gangster movie than Irishman for sure.
I'm not crazy on Goodfellas only because The Godfather exists.
I still need to see it. But I'm talking about Martin Scorsese films, not like the best monster movie. Ah, yes. So Kevin's making the disgusted, tongue-lashing face of disgust.
I'm like 5 seconds from getting my fucking talons into your face right now. You've never seen The Godfather?
It's another one of these moments.
Oh my god, that movie's fantastic!
Yes, I've heard it.
It's 'cause it's long. Who cares? It's good. So is Close Encounters of the Third Kind. That is my favorite movie of all time. It's the most satisfying movie I've ever seen in my life.
Alright. Next is, of course...
No, go to hell.
Sonic.
We're done. That's it. You want to hear us talk about Sonic
Jim
the Hedgehog?
Carrey's great.
Eat shit. We are not talking about Sonic the Hedgehog. We are not going to talk about Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic the Hedgehog is going to stay out of this one. We are done. No more Talkcast. That's it. It's over.
Well, Kevin, it sounds like you're trying to self-censor the Talkcast. Like, Atlas is doing to Persona 5.
I'm out of here. Good night, everybody.
Wow, that's a short one. Fuck Kevin times 13.
No. I just came back from the future.
Oh shit, I love that movie.
Guys, we need to talk about Sonic the Hedgehog. Because we don't talk about Sonic the Hedgehog 5 minutes ago, it is going to roll us into post-apocalyptic future where Charles Manson is ruler of the universe.
He died though.
Not anymore.
Oh shit.
We gotta talk about Sonic.
Oh sure, I'll talk about Sonic. I saw that movie.
Alright. That was a joke, by the way. We were not ending it there.
Okay.
I felt bad just leaving you in the dark. So, okay.
Unfuck Kevin times 13.
Okay. So, we didn't see Sonic the Hedgehog together. I went with a friend last week.
I went with myself and saw it cheap.
Which is probably...
$4.
I didn't pay for the ticket, but I paid for the popcorn. That's how I justify it. But, yeah, I saw that, and I thought it was cute.
It was a fun movie. I'm so glad they actually redesigned the character.
Me too.
If they didn't, it would have been a fucking shit show.
I found out that the dude who did the art for I think the Sonic Mania cutscene.
Mm-hmm.
He did the redesign.
Oh really?
Which is awesome because I think his art style's cool. And I remember way back when his name is Tyson Hess did the comic of Sonic the Hedgehog that was like a parody.
Mm-hmm.
And I always go back to that because how much it makes me laugh. Because when he meets Knuckles,
yeah,
where he's got like his rock hard fist nipples, and he's just going at the Sonic like, wow, it's kind of chilly in here. But anyway, Sonic the Hedgehog. What did you think of it, David?
I thought it was a great, fun movie. I was actually pretty surprised. It didn't bring anything new, but I feel like I did have a better experience than Detective Pikachu. I feel like it was true to Sonic's character and the different media.
I've heard that too.
And they really put a lot of different Sonic love into it.
Yes, they did.
They put Sanic.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
I'm like, you really fucking put that in there?
He did eat
oh my
chili dogs.
god! And he ate a chili dog. And
there's a part where he gets shot, where he's falling
oh
down.
yeah, there was that fucking.
And he dropped his rings, so that was cool. But I think my favorite thing wasn't even the movie; it was before the movie. When you saw all the moving little GIFs and animations of
Sega franchise,
classic Sega games, I saw them. I saw like, hey, that's Space Harrier. That's Yakuza. That's Jet Set Radio. That's Space
Channel 5.
Space Channel 5, dude. That's it. And then it goes in a fucking glorious choir, Sega. And I was like,
that's Kevin's lip smacking from his popcorn.
yeah, I was just way too goddamn buttery.
Mm-hmm.
They had to charge me for the butter, but anyway.
That was pretty sick.
Yeah,
that's it's like, if the movie was shit, I'd be like, you guys fucked up. But no, the movie actually pretty good. What? Kevin.
Oh,
wake up!
Shit.
Sonic.
Okay. I've just got insomnia today.
It looks like you need to go in Sonic.
I already am, and how I feel about this movie is the equivalent of how I feel about Birds of Prey.
Okay.
Only in this case, Lace, I have seen Sonic, and I fucking hate Birds of Prey.
Wow.
Yes. What did you think of Jim Carrey?
He was a bit more of an asshole than I was expecting, but I guess it fits the character. But he was actually pretty funny.
The one line I remember in that movie is like, "Do you want a latte?" Of course. I love the way you make them. That's like the one line. Yeah, like,
Well, I do like that he has such a weird relationship with his subordinate. Is like
Yeah.
such an asshole, but also like the guy's also into it.
yeah,
It's like,
weird.
I love your work, sir. Oh, you're such a genius.
Uh-huh.
And like he's kind of putting it on for him, but also like
Kinda
he is
not.
kind of into it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of dumb. And then spoilers. Reconnaissance.
Huh?
Agent Stone. Did you miss the credit sequences?
Sure. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, there's some end credit sequences that are pretty good too.
Oh, you're talking about like Tails?
No, when he was in the Mushroom World.
Yeah.
He's throwing the rock. That's supposed to be a subordinate, Agent Stone.
From.
The guy that he was fucking around with her.
Oh.
They're both the same. That guy's called Agent Stone, so he made a face.
Oh,
And now
it's
he's
Agent
supposed to be that's
Stone.
him? Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Tails is gonna be in the sequel.
They probably will make a sequel because the movie made some damn money.
They had a Kid Nuts. That was cool.
Yeah, they're just around. I like Sonic was actually a character and not just some fucking
Yeah, me too.
some attitude. Oh, I'm so cool.
He's just some like kid.
He's a
Like,
kid and he's a weirdo stalker kid that's lonely.
Hey, you know,
Um,
a lot of people are shitting on this, and it's just like, you guys fucking know what you walked into, right? Like, this isn't some art film fucking wank off, you know? If I wanted to go see a movie that made me feel pretentious, I know exactly what I see. I go see The fucking Irishman. But I saw the movie because, one, I grew up with Sonic, and two, it felt like one of those things that everyone was going to go see. So, I did it, and I'm like, this is exactly what I expected, and I got exactly what I wanted out of it. So, it was fine.
I mean, once they released the revised design trailer, I thought it looked fun,
Yeah,
but
me too.
but it was actually a lot more funny and
It's
fun than I was expecting.
when you lower your expectations so low when you see something like I don't know, like
it kind of worked out for the best the way that that it went down.
I've seen people who like really take film seriously are just trashing on this movie. It's like, yeah, well, fuck, dude, you review like high art fucking well-regarded movies, and this is the Sonic movie. Of course, it's not going to be good. You got to look at it from a different lens. And you know what? I was shitting on David for liking Birds of Prey and Toy Story 4, but he's looking at it in a totally different way than most people do. Which, I mean, fuck, now that I say that, I kind of have to respect. So...
There's a scene in Birds of Prey where people are shooting, they're in an evidence room, and they shoot cocaine that Harley Quinn is hiding behind, and so it sprays out, and she sniffs the cocaine, it's just like a fucking power-up, and she starts bashing the shit out of him. It's fucking fun, dude.
You must buy, you must buy, you must buy Sonic the Hedgehog tickets, because this is a movie worth watching with your family and the kids, and not alone like an idiot, even if the tickets are cheap. Legit, man. You just like, if you like Sonic, you'll want to watch it. It's not an art movie. It's not an art piece. This isn't trying to make a fucking statement. It's just a fun movie.
Yeah.
If you can't have fun watching a movie, then, I mean, just don't see it.
I mean, different movies try to do different things, you know? What the movie was trying to do, I feel like it did pretty well.
It's like watching a Rock movie. Like, I already know the movie's going to be dumb, but it's The Rock being The Rock. Like, I'm totally going to enjoy it.
I feel like definitely, you know, Sonic and Robotnik are the main characters and they carried the movie.
Mm-hmm.
But I also really appreciated that the side characters weren't fucking stupid.
Dude,
They actually had pretty good characters.
I like Donut Lord. He was cool.
I liked the crazy guy. that brought up the Sonic poster.
the Sonic.
And then he comes out with a fucking chainsaw at the end, trying to help Sonic.
Like, it felt like a coherent movie too. Like all the shit they wanted to do, they did, and like it went in decent order.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it didn't feel like it was too much or too little. The only time I was like, oh my god, was when there was a fart joke.
Yeah.
But other than that, it was just like, yeah, this is fine.
Not all the jokes land, but like
Not
it did more than enough.
not every movie has to be deep, is what I'm saying. And
Yeah.
I didn't hate this. Will I see it again? I don't know, maybe it's on TV. But
I think it's actually worth pretty watching for me.
it's not a terrible movie. That's what I'm trying to say. 'Cause I feel like a lot of people are like, it's not that good. No, it's not that bad. And people are like, oh, it's fucking terrible. And like, you've seen worse movies than this, my dude. Like, you don't kid yourself.
Yeah, especially in the category like of like a family movie, or even just video game movies. Like, there's been a bunch of shit movies.
Oh yeah, Super Mario Brothers. See, that's a classic for me though. I love that movie.
You know, it's a fucking weird movie.
Yeah, it is. The Goombas with the weird fucking heads. I remember seeing Yoshi and like losing my shit, being like, "It's Yoshi!"
It's just a raptor.
Hell, he's fucking awesome though. He has the tongue still.
Yeah, Peach's gonna have some fun with that. Anyway,
Mother-
I think that pretty much does
Jack
it for
Daniels.
Sonic.
That's it.
That's the end of the show. That's my list.
Is it really?
Oh, I did want to say a little thing, but we can save it for later.
What was it?
I just some.
Okay, yeah, we can save it. Yeah, I'm already uninterested, David. But I'll tell you what, I'm glad we could do this. We almost didn't do it, but fuck it. We saw things and we gotta talk about it. The world is shit, dude. There's some crazy things going on.
Yeah, fuck Valentine's Day.
And you need people. But
It's all about White Day next month.
you need two retards to comment on that shit, because
Right.
otherwise you won't know what to think. And think about it. Were you really going to voice your opinions on your own? Come on, what idiot does that, you stupid bitch? You come to our Talkcast because you think like a Talkcaster. And we're the best Talkcasters around. So tune in next month to hear our only opinions in the world. Good night, citizens.